Special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it.
Now we're just filling the table. Don't ask me what this is.
That's what I was saying. I saw those things. I didn't know what
it's supposed to be random stuff.
Like how you do it, alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think, alright. Always on top, alright.
I think I just want to add this.
Oh, I can even play with it as a prop, you know.
Instead of filling like this.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing, alright, alright. Like how you think, alright. Always on top, oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm bringing you guys along on yet another behind the scenes video, and today what we have going on is really interesting. From the setup to the styling to our lighting. And speaking of lighting, let me just run you through what is going on, or like what's going on in my mind. So my first light is Flashpoint Explore 400 Pro, and I have modified it with a 7-inch cone. And what this is supposed to do for me, like what I'm thinking is it's supposed to create like a very harsh light, because looking at the area that we are lighting up, our light source or the modifier is very small compared to what is going on. And so this light is going to be very harsh. That quality is going to create a lot of specular light where the light hits, and a lot of shadows wherever like shadows are going to be created. So that contrast is going to give us a lot of texture and things to play with, you know, in the frame. So even with the props going on the table, they're also going to cast their own shadows, also add another level of interest, you know, to what's happening here. Then now when you come to our subject, when the light also hits her, it's going to travel all the way to the backdrop, and it's only her shadow that's going to be added onto the backdrop. So you can see from the props on the table to her, we're playing with light and shadow. And because of the light source, the size, and the distance to the backdrop, we're not going to have so much light hitting the backdrop, which is fine because I don't really want your eyes to go to what's happening in the back. But because of how dark it's going to get, I wanted to add a second light just to add a bit of separation to her. So that is where my second light comes in, and I'm using my Godox 8600 BM for this. It's set to a very low power, and the trick here is I took out the diffusion panel. If you look at my previous videos where I'm always doing a 2-light setup and I'm using a strip box, I always want to add like this diffusion panel to the front. But today, because we are playing with texture and light and shadows, I decided to take that baffle out and only leave the inner baffle in there. So the light that is going to come out is going to be quite harsh, but not as harsh as our cone. Again, because of like this size is like relatively bigger, we wouldn't have so much contrast compared to our main light. But that is fine because this light is not supposed to light anything in the front. It's just supposed to cut it out of the backdrop. So enough of the talking, let me start taking test shots so you guys can see how all of these things come to play. And are you ready, Eleanor?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. We can start shooting. If you're wondering why I have a cable running out of my camera, it's because I'm shooting to my laptop. I want to be able to have like previews of what's going on in real time and on a larger screen. I used to use my iPad, but there's no one to hold it, and then the laptop just stays open. That is why I'm doing that. So my camera settings, I'm currently at 1/200 on the shutter speed, f4 on the aperture, and ISO 100. I'm choosing f4 in this case because I don't want to have like so much of a shallow depth in the image because of the things in the front. I want a little bit of texture and information in there. So I want to shoot at f4. That is going to give me like some details in the shot compared to if I'm shooting like wide open, because I'm using a 50mm 1.4 and I could shoot at 1.4, but that's just going to be too shallow for what I'm trying to do today. All right, so I'm gonna start testing, and what I want to do is just take a shot of just the strip light going off so we see exactly what it's doing. Actually, let me just take everything off and take a quick test shot. All right, cool, so that you know that what the LED is doing in the frame is not so much, right? So turning on the trigger, and group B light, which is the edge light, is set to 1/256. you can see that it's just adding a hint of light on there. Maybe I may just want to go up to 1/128. Take another. Yeah, I think this looks a little bit better. So now what we're going to do is just turn on our main light. And we'll take another shot. Boom, I love it. So now you can see we have the shadow from her being cast on the backdrop. We have our strip light just edging her out beautifully. We have the shadows on the cloth, which is on the table. Like, we have so much going on. I think right now we can start shooting and then just, you know, working together to create some amazing images. All right, cool. Okay, perfect. Chin up just a little bit, yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, this head tilt rather works better. Oh, that's amazing. Beautiful. I think I want to get like the catch lights in your eyes. So maybe I might just lower the light a little bit more. So it's almost like straight on to you. Because I don't see it in your eyes. And it's going to be quite important to at least get the catch lights in there. Let me see where it's hitting. Yeah, cool. All right. Don't shoot. And yet I'm the one going to shoot you. Yeah, now I can see the catch light. Oh, that was nice. Yeah. 007. Beautiful. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I like that. More. I'm also shooting a little wider than I need, because in post, I'll just crop and get what I need out of those frames. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, I love. That's amazing. Chin up a little bit, because if you look down, like, the light is very harsh. And like, turn your face. Yeah, perfect. Bring your eyes back. Oh, no, that was nice. Take it back. Perfect. All right, let's go back to landscape. One more. One last shot.
You special and she reckless. Baby, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it.
So I just quickly want to change from the 50 and put the 85 on. I just want to see the kind of compression I'll get with the 85 for what I'm doing today. I wanted to stick with the 50 throughout, but I just want to swap out and see what happens. Aside the lens change, the camera settings, everything is staying the same. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's brought the background a lot closer to you this time. Beautiful, I love it. Nice. You just go higher and shoot down. Awesome. Yeah, I love that. One more. Cool.
No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top of you.
I really like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and if you learned something new, please be sure to leave us a comment so that we know that we're doing the Lord's work.
It's because this reminds you of the Last Supper. Yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember, don't ever give up.
Don't ever give up.